Okay, this is lesson 31, the first lesson out of book number 2, which is talking about key signatures. Key signatures are different sharps or flats that come right after the clef. They always come right after the clef unless they change in the middle of the song. And usually modern music now has the key signature written on every single line of the music. Some older pieces don't. So, what happens when they write the sharps or the flats right after is it means it applies to the whole song. So these sharps, whatever note they're on, you see how that sharp is on the top line? That means that all the F's in the song are sharped. This one is in the third space, so you know all the C's in that song are sharp. So if I just write a couple notes here, right there, C, bar line, B, F, and E. So we know that this one is sharp, and this one is also sharp, and that this is sharp too. And F down here, even though it's not on that line, would be sharp. A C down here would also be sharp. So it doesn't matter where it is, all the C's are sharp, all the F's are sharp. And when you're writing sharps or flats, look at this bottom one right here, right there. That is the order of sharps, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. It's really tricky. So if you have 2 sharps, you know they're going to be F and C. If you have 3 sharps, you know it's going to be F, C, and G. So let's look at the bottom one, flats. So this note, it's on the second line, so you know that would be a B flat. So if I wrote bar music, let me give it a time signature. There we go. So we know that would be B flat, and that would also be B flat. And then we'd have another B flat at the end right there. So all those would be flat, and it tells you because it's a key signature. It's a lot easier than writing a flat before each one. The other thing that can happen is if in the key signature, the only reason they wouldn't be flat is if another note cancels them out. Like if I put a natural sign here, that would mean that it's B natural and not B flat. So I want you to complete. Oh, I forgot to say one thing. The top up here is the order of flats, B, E, A, D, G, C, F. So if you have 1 flat, you know it's always going to be B flat. If you have 4, you know it's going to be B, E, A, D. So the cool thing is you only have to remember one of those, because if you look at the number or the order of flats, it's actually backwards is the order of sharps. So if you see F, C, G, D, A, E, B, they're both backwards. So you only have to memorize one of them. Just remember which one you memorized going forward. With that, go on to complete the student assignment of lesson 31, and then when you're done with lesson 31, go on to number 32.